Oh, hey there. When I was a teenager, somebody told me you should have 6 months worth of your salary saved up at any given point. And I thought, that's a lot of money. Who's got that kind of money? Like, I'm a kid. I can't do that. But I was like, if this is something that can be attained, then I want to make that my goal. And so I did. And over time, I did get that. Okay. Now, I wrote a whole book about this called How to Succeed in Life, and it goes through step by step and whatever. But I did save up money. And then I continued to have good habits financially, and I was able to get out of mountains of debt and then save up a substantial, I have no debt and I have a substantial amount of money, which is, I'm very grateful for. I've shared those habits with other people, and I love it when they go, John, I can't tell anybody else this because I feel like they're going to take my money, but I've saved up $10,000. I'm like, I am so proud of you. I had somebody recently that said, I broke $100,000 in the bank. I'm like, I'm so proud. That's a big deal. That's a big, big deal. I've had, people that come to me and they say, I've got $1 million saved up. And I'm like, I'm so, so proud of you, right? Especially when there's no debt. They got no debt and they've been able to save up that much money and they're investing it and they're growing that and whatever. And here's why, right? It's not so that you can say I have a big number in the bank. Most of the people that have that kind of money, you'd never even know it. You look at them and you go, they can't rub two pennies together. But there's a security to just know that, like, I'm not stressed about my bills. I'm not stressed whether or not I'm going to eat. I'm not stressed whether or not I'm going to be able to pay my mortgage. They are just smart with their money, and they just save their money. They work hard. They work whether or not they need it. They don't spend everything that they have. And over time, these habits start to grow. And rather than snowballing downhill where, you feel like you're behind the eight ball constantly and you're just rushing to, like, rob Peter to pay Paul and you just can't, everything's a stress, right? Then it's a much more relaxed approach of just like, I take a hit every once in a while. I get a flat tire or something unexpected happens, I pay for it. It's not that big a deal. I plan for a rainy day, and when it happens, I just pay for it and I move on with my day. I don't get stressed out. I don't yell at people. I don't get upset. I just go, that happened. And then you go on with your day because you plan on the fact that things are going to go wrong. If you're living right close to the edge financially, you're a paycheck away from poverty. Like, and I'm not saying that to be mean to you. I'm just saying you can change that. You can change that. And if you can't afford my book for whatever reason, if you can't afford the 10 or whatever dollars it is on Amazon, let me know and I'll send you a link to it for free, because I want you guys to be successful. I want you to have peace. I want you to know what it's like to just not worry about things. And really, it's simple habits. These are not like born millionaires. These are regular, everyday people. A lot of them, most of the people I know are blue collar millionaires. In other words, they just work. They work service jobs. They work hard. They have, big muscles and big bellies. And they just support their family and they go on about their day quietly, and they're just stacking cash. And they didn't start that way. They started poor, and they knew that it would take a lot to level up to where they needed to be to take care of their family. And I think that people like that feel a sense of, what's the word I'm looking for? They feel a sense of responsibility for other people, right? I'm not just trying to make money for myself. I'm trying to make money for myself. I had a wife and then children, and then for all the people that work for me and all their wives and all their children. And I feel like I'm responsible for those people, that I need to provide for those people as long as they're under my umbrella, if you will. And if you are too close to the edge financially, then it becomes very difficult to do that, and you become stressed and difficult, and things aren't good. So if you can't afford my book, I'll give it to you for free. Love you guys.